almost just died on my 3-mile run, but I realized I wasn't dying. I was growing, not slowing. Let's talk about it. So I was watching this Stoic video, and I was taking some notes. I was researching, doing some deep dive, right, about hard things and why we don't want to do the hard things, how some people become addicted to doing hard things. And I'm trying to apply this information, right, because it's going to be key to finding my breakthrough, right? So I went on this 3-mile run. I asked one of my friends, pick a number 1 through 5. They said 3, so I was like, all right, 3-mile run today. My goal was to do this in under 30, but I told myself I'm going to do it in 25 because I really wanted to hit my goal. I did it in 26 minutes, 3 miles. Let's go. So anyways, point is, right, getting to the point here, there was so many times I wanted to stop, of course. And of course I took breaks, right? There was moments I took breaks. I slowed down my pace. I slow jogged or I walked, right? Fast walk. But there were so many times I just wanted to stop, pause it, cheat myself, wait till I catch my breath and start the run again. There were so many times I wanted to just give up. There were so many times I just wanted to walk the rest of the way and say, forget the goal, right? But I realized I wasn't slowing, I was growing, right? And what do I mean by that? How some people, I'm figuring out, fall addicted to doing hard things and are able to push themselves is because they are solely focused on the outcome and not the input of it, right? They are thinking about the results, right? Think about it. Let's just use running, for example. Why do you not want to go out for that mile run today? Because, oh, you got to put your shoes on, you got to get ready, you got to stretch, and then you got to start, right? And then during that 1-mile run, it's going to suck. We all know this, right? But you have to think about how you're going to feel after you finish that mile run. I feel on top of the world right now. I feel amazing. My dopamine is released. My endorphins are through the roof. My cortisol is low, whatever you want to say, right? And I'm about to hit the gym, and I'm going to feel good going to the gym, right? And so many times we don't think about this, right? So many times we just think about, I have to do a quarter mile, and then half mile, and then 0.75, and then finish it off, and my lungs are going to hurt, and my feet are going to be tired, and it's going to be sucking to get out of bed and go start. But if we just rely on the result of, all right, this 1 mile is going to suck. Tell yourself that. Like, this 1 mile is going to suck, right? I know it is. But I'm going to make the best out of it because it's going to grow me and I'm going to feel amazing after. So I'm just going to focus on that feeling after. So instead of telling yourself, I have to go run a mile, when you get out of bed, tell yourself, all right, I'm about to go do this mile and I'm going to feel amazing after. Yes, I'm getting out of bed to go get my dopamine release, my endorphins through the roof. I'm getting out of bed to release my stress. I'm getting out of bed to go grow my lungs. I'm getting out of bed to go become better in cardiovascular, you know what I'm saying, right? Point is, whatever that feeling is that you get, that outcome, think about that and you're going to be able to do a lot of hard things more, right? That's how I'm starting to do hard things more. I'm not saying I got to figure it out, but I'm starting to push myself more because I used to be like, I have to go crack open that book, read a chapter. I'm going to have to go page by page. It's going to take 30 minutes, yada, yada. But now I say, all right, I'm going to go crack that book open, read a chapter because I'm going to gain some knowledge. And that knowledge is going to be important at some point in my life. And that's how I get going and go start and do it, right? So what I'm saying here is to become addicted to the hard things, we all need to start realizing that we got to focus on the good feeling after, the result, the outcome, whatever it is you get out of it that you're doing it for in the first place, right? Because you're doing the hard thing to get something, right? So stop focusing on the hard thing itself that you have to do and think about what you're getting out of doing that hard thing. And I'm sure, just like me, where I'm starting to do hard things more, I'm starting to wake up more consistently. I'm starting to go for daily runs. I'm starting to read daily. I've been on YouTube taking notes. I've been in the gym daily. I'm pushing myself, right? And I'm sure you can push yourself too. And I'm going to push myself even more to lead all my subscribers and followers and take us all to our breakthrough, right? So I'm going to keep studying, researching, learning more and more. I'm going to keep pushing myself to do these hard things. And like I said, I'm going to grow, and I hope all you guys want to grow with me. So that's just some insight that I wanted to give about, becoming addicted to doing the hard things. So go do your own research about it. Again, I'm not no connoisseur. I'm just a 21-year-old trying to figure it out. But that's just something that, came to me, a little divine download. So I wanted to share it with everybody. So I'm going to get my way to the gym. So I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace.